the sudden closure of Washington Bridge to west of Washington Bridge, which brings Interstate 195 to Providence, then leaves gridlock and critical questions. However, the Governor and Rhode Island Ministry of Transportation in advance and instead Ridot's bridge monitoring program gives loans. This process caught it at some point before a disaster event took place. The system you see here is working, Ridot said. Ridot Director Peter Alviti, at a press conference held on Tuesday after the bridge was closed on Monday night. Potentially the disaster problem, with a 2-meter steel pin that holds a beam in place. The Ridot report on problem shows that the pin was caught on top. In the report, a bar jumps under traffic. The government was asked whether McKEE was failed. Inspections were carried out in July and there was no reason to close the bridge. New discoveries were made on Friday, and we felt that this rise on occasion. Said McKEE, Rhode Island province should feel very comfortable. Professionals working and engineers who give advice, he added. It was not a regular examination that caught problem, but an engineer working on the reconstruction of bridge that started 2 years ago. Alviti said that there no study where the problem was still. It not planned to start at least 1 year. Alviti acknowledges that Ridot knows that the pins are old. NBC 10 ITEAM. When pins need to more attention, problems should be discovered earlier or whether pins should discussed at a previous stage of ongoing bridal structure. Alvit answered, no, we look at the truth. We need to do the right attention we gave it and look at our bridges on a constant basis. The Rhode Island Ministry of Transportation issued a report damage to the west of the Washington Bridge. Alviti, as often he did, points to state of Rhode Island's bridges when he takes over 8 years ago in Ridot about 1,000. Structurally inadequate, the worst of country. However, he says his team made a plan to fix them. When asked if the taxpayers should wait for more to be made at that time, Alvit replied, we fixed more than 300 bridges for 8 years. What's going on for decades to put us in a serious situation will take some time for us to get on our way, he said. Alviti said it would take 10 more years to take the state's bridges to the place. There is no guess how much the emergency repair on the Washington Bridge will cost, Golocalprov said on Monday that an engineer expressed his concerns about problem in 2020 as part of the proposal process for bridge work. Engineer Michael Culmo said to NBC 10 News on Tuesday that concern was brought to agenda on bridge repair method, not specific parts.